Hello, Daniel Boone Band members and families. This is Mr. Wolf here, just doing a quick tutorial on how we find our handouts and files for assignments, and then how we submit them using the studio. So I am here at the CHARMS office homepage. I'm going to go up here and log in. Now I'm going to go under Parents, Students, and Members. Just like we would, I'm going to enter our school code, which is Daniel Boone Music. No spaces, no capital letters. And enter our student area. This should all be familiar things for us. Entering my student area password for students, it is our student ID number here at the high school, or if that does not work, try putting a 0 in front of it. So if my student ID number is 12345, if that does not work, I'll put a 0 in front of it, and my password would be 012345. If that still does not work, CHARMS will prompt you to enter your first and last name, an email, and a cell phone number, and then they will email you your steps in order to change your password. All right, I recommend using something that you will remember. CHARMS will not allow you to keep your student ID, which is why if you've been in CHARMS before, if you have logged in, your password most likely is 12345, like our example. If you have not been in before, it should just be your student ID number. So I've made a test account for this little video. I'm going to go ahead and log in under that and get into our student area. Now this should look familiar for everyone that's been on CHARMS. We have our calendar, our handouts, emailing staff, volunteering, updating our info, changing our passwords, all kinds of different items here. We're going to take a look at our handouts and files and also the recording studio, how we use those two. So let's go into handouts and files first. Now in here we will upload a bunch of different documents and handouts for students. You can see we have a lot of items for the marching band. Currently, we actually need to fill some of those up for us. We have middle school music, things with our boosters, and then the newest material down here is our band audition material. So I'm going to go ahead and open that one up. And you can see I have a zip file. If this does not show up for you when you click on that folder, it is because in your profile you are not set as a member of symphonic band or wind ensemble. If that is the case, students should see me ASAP. It will take me about 12 to 15 seconds to go in and set it up so that you are now registered for those groups. We have had that happen with a couple students, so please make sure you're checking this before Friday, because Friday night, if you try and email me or contact me, I might not be able to get back in touch with you in time, so make sure we're taking a look at this now. So mine shows up though because I'm registered. This test account is registered properly. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Now we're going to open this let's try a new window. Oh, here we go. And now I've got it open. This has all of our files, so you can see each instrument in here. I'm going to open up trumpet. Close this here. And you can see I had another one open here. But I have my trumpet music. This is the audition music. I have it listed in a different window just so I can minimize it and also have it off to the side. So let me actually go ahead and just minimize it completely here. We're going to go back to home. So now that I've got my music open, I've gone in here. We're going to go down to our recording studio to open this up. So it says waiting for a microphone. Now I'm using Microsoft Edge. Down here it says, do you want to let charmsoffice.com use your microphone? If you're using Firefox or Chrome, more than likely that dialog is going to pop up here on your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and select yes. And now my studio opens. So the studio is pretty self-explanatory. We have our metronome over here, which I can change the speed of up and down. I'm going to set it to 120 because that's what our scales are at. All right. My record button, this is going to be how I start and stop my recordings. I have my recording level, and then also playback volume and normal tempo. That's for if we ever upload an MP3 file. Like say, for instance, if there is a piece of music that maybe myself or we had a composer write for the group, he could send us an MP3 file and I could upload it here, and then students could access it and play along with it and submit assignments to go along with that. So I'm just going to close these here. CHARMS will open up some dialog prompts. I'm going to go into assignments, and you can see I have my two auditions here, symphonic band and wind ensemble. Let's open up my symphonic band. They're both the same. You can see we have some instructions here. Use the music located under files. We just did that. Look for tempo markings. all percussion played at 90. And students, you may choose to play these faster than the tempo marks. All right, if you want to demonstrate that you have some increased technical ability, maybe instead of playing the scales at 120, you want to play the scales at 140, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm going to go back in the studios, and I'm just going to record myself playing the first scale. I'll also show you guys what you can do. So let's go ahead and re-bring up our audition material. I'm just going to put it to the side of the screen here so I can see it. And let's turn our metronome on first, actually. Okay, so we got that up. Let's bring up our trumpet music. And I'm going to go ahead and record my first scale. You'll see it's going to say, get ready. And then once the timer starts here, I am now recording. So let me play my first scale. So that's my first scale. I'm going to pause, or rather end my recording, and turn off my metronome. So you can see down here I now have take 1. All right, it says I can click on this to listen to it. So let's go ahead and listen. So it's in there. Let's see if I really... So maybe I didn't like that, okay? Maybe I listened to it, I didn't like my scale. See this little red X? I'm going to go ahead and actually... I'm just going to go ahead and click that, and it'll delete my take. So the nice thing about doing our auditions, our playing assignments this way, is that we can take as many opportunities or attempts at this as we would like. If we want to keep going until we get that absolute 100% perfect time through, we can do that. That's one of the benefits to playing through here. Now, if once I save it, it's going to show up down here on the bottom over uploaded recordings. Let me just go ahead and do that here. We'll just do a test recording. It's going to give me my prompt to get ready. And this is my re-audition sample test 1. I'm going to go ahead and close it. I've got this highlighted. Let's go ahead and save it. Now what this is going to do is it's going to go ahead and prepare the file, convert it, and then it's going to submit it up onto CHARMS. Now what this will also do whenever it's done is this will allow me as the teacher to see our files and listen to them, assess them, give feedback, give it a grade, and with the auditions, eventually get us back into our proper seating. So you can see it's down here. I can listen to it. This little red circle means that I have not listened to it yet. You see it says not reviewed. I can leave comments and of course a grade for it as well. Say you accidentally saved the wrong file. That's no problem. We're just going to go down here and we can actually delete that file. And I can start again. So everyone, I hope that helps. This is kind of a quick overview to the studio in CHARMS. We'll certainly use it for some shorter assignments here this first marking period as we kind of get back into the swing of things here with the band and everyone gets situated. And then as we go on through the year, we'll use it for more musical excerpts from the music we're actually playing in band so that we can get some individual feedback for the students and improve our playing level at the individual level. If you have any questions, please feel free to see me. Students, please make sure that you double check and make sure that you have access to those files. If you do not, please see me so that I can go into your profile and make it so that you are signed up for symphonic band and wind ensemble or one of those respectfully for whichever one you are signed up. All right, I look forward to the rest of the year. If you have any questions, please email me, matthew.wolf@dboon.org, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.